Good morning. We are starting off our day on a quiet note, at least in Fargo. It's not the case necessarily in other places, but we've got some clear skies with our camera pointed out to the west. A little hazy, but you can see that full moon this morning, this month's full moon, the flower moon, because of course this is the time of year we get all those beautiful flowers blooming, and we've been seeing that lately. And another sign that spring and soon to be summer is on the way. We've been feeling some summer-like temperatures, and we've had some summer-like weather recently with those storms, and more on the way today. Some of us already experiencing them this morning in the southeast. We'll zoom in on that area. This is not strong, but there are some lightning bolts showing up on the map, so some lightning strikes happening with some of these storms. New York Mills, you're seeing some of that heavier rain and some of those lightning strikes heading your way, or that the stronger part of that storm with potential lightning for you. And then heading down to Battle Lake, also in Otter Tail County, we're seeing some lightning there as well. Looks a little quieter in Fergus Falls at the moment. Wadena, a little rain for you too. So that's working its way to the north. You could see the movement on this north, northeast a little. And there are some other scattered areas of rain up toward Bemidji. Not as intense as what we're seeing with that little round of stronger weather. And perhaps a couple of sprinkles down into Richland County here this morning too. So we're going to keep an eye on that area for that early morning rain. Otherwise, things are looking pretty quiet elsewhere across the valley. Your temperatures ranging from the low 60s to low 70s. We're at 72 degrees in Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls, 70 in Fargo and in Wahpeton. It's actually a little cooler in Grand Forks at 56 degrees right now. And winds are pretty light, less than 10 miles per hour. We're seeing wind out of the east, starting to become a little more southeasterly here this morning. So here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner. We're going to see those chances for rain and thunder continue this morning. They're going to be isolated, so a lot of places not getting much in the way of rain. Some also, though, seeing some rain showers too, so it's a good idea to just have that umbrella with you today. Of course, if these storms are producing lightning, we do not want you to use it at that point, but there are some showers that are working their way through. This is into the afternoon now. You can see we haven't really seen much of anything on the map through the 4 o'clock hour. A few spotty areas of rain and thunder, just like we're getting this morning, but we haven't really seen any strong storms at this point. We are also dealing with some hot temperatures, some of us into those upper 80s, low to upper 80s your highs today, wind out of the south. But as we progress through the later afternoon and into the evening, we start to see those storms develop. And this is 7 o'clock, some scattered areas of rain and thunder. And this is the round that could end up being severe. We're looking at some hail and some damaging wind potentially as this continues to work its way northward here today. So some scattered areas of rain and thunder. Again, another situation where the potential is there, but not everybody's going to get hit by that chance for rain and storms. For example, Fargo really didn't see anything yesterday, though there were other places that picked up that rain and thunder. And heading into tomorrow night, or tonight rather, we could see that a lot of the storms lifting northward. Can't rule out a couple lingering into the overnight hours. A look at our storm risk for today. We are under a slight risk. It does include Fargo, Moorhead, and Grand Forks and places to the east in this yellow area. A few of these, again, could become severe in this darker green area surrounding that. That's a marginal risk, which means lesser likelihood of storms that become severe, but still one or two might briefly produce severe hail or a wind gust rather. Now, checking out your forecast for tomorrow morning, we are starting off with that chance for a few isolated areas of rain and thunder, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures into the 70s, and upper 70s might be as warm as we go, close to 80 in some areas where we get some sun, but we're going to have a lot of cloud cover through the day, especially into the second half of the day, and with that comes that chance for some scattered rain and thunder continuing, swirling around a low that's going to be passing overhead here for your Wednesday. A look at your photo today, a pretty shot of a sunset in Big Floyd Lake. This is thanks to Sandra. Thank you. And I know a lot of people were out at the lakes this weekend. Hopefully you got to see some pretty sunrises and sunsets. And we've got more unsettled weather into, again, tomorrow, Thursday, especially in the afternoon hours. We're looking at a pretty nice day, and Friday, same thing until we get into the second half of the day. So that's kind of our break before we get more active weather heading into the weekend. Temperatures not as warm either. Still nice, mid to upper 70s, just not quite 90s like we've seen recently.
It's funny that now we're like cooler.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
Oh, it's great relief.
In the 70s.
Yeah, just a month ago, it was still winter.
Oh, exactly. Thank you, Lisa. Is your family safe on the water this summer? We'll tell you how to check your boat before you go out on the lake.